Greetings, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to Blossom. I almost said Bloom because I'm holding a Bloom core. Blossom. Hope we're having a swell day today. So we're going to start things off with the new Tier 3 sprinklers. And they go twice the range of the old ones. So there's a lot there. And they're very picky on where to place them because of that. They have to be a certain distance away from everything. And I think this... Yep, is my magic area. So we're going to place it right about here. I want to make sure I can access all of the seed ports. So right about there is going to be good, I guess. And it's a tall one. I actually don't know if it's any taller than the others. I'm assuming it is because it's tier 3. And that's how this game works. Everything that's, all the bigger ones just go up, up, and away. I probably should get in the hovercraft. You didn't see our last video, man. We have a hovercraft now. Oh boy, yeah. So I'm just going to connect this up to this water connection right there. And then I'm also going to place all the seeds I have in it. So let's see. How many seeds? Are they all in my backpack? I think I brought all of them in my backpack. Yeah, okay. So we have... These are not all of them, but these are going to be, what we're using for now. So we want grass, of course. Got to have grass. And then... That's going to start right away, which should not be happening. That should not be happening. I mean, it's cool that it is. I just, it's not hooked up to water. I thought it needed water to have that happen, but it is doing it all on its own with no water involved at all. Cherry blossoms. We have cherry blossom trees now, which is very good. Roses. We're going to have ground clover. We're going to have the flowers. That's fine. I'm not sure I want yucca and cherry blossom on the same place. It seems a bit excessive. I think we're going to hold off on having new trees. But yeah, everything is starting to grow without even being connected to water now. So the only thing I can think of is that because the planet is naturally, we have rainfall now, that we no longer need a hookup, is what I'm going to go with. As long as it's going to do it on its own, I'm not going to bother bringing big old hoses around the ground. I'm just not going to bother with it, yeah. So these are cherry blossoms. They'll eventually be nice, big pink colors, I would assume. Like this color. Right? Eventually going to be that color is what I'm going to assume. Although I might have put other trees in there. Did I put other trees in there? I might have put other trees in there. It's fine. It's fine. All right. So that puts all the stuff there. I didn't want to have the trees kind of in with... this is a little bit broken though, right? If it does it all on its own without needing the water hookup, if it does that, then, we kind of don't need to have any of these things hooked up to water, which means we don't need nearly as many water pumps, which means... I suppose we can have more steam generators because we have no use for the water otherwise, right? Maybe. Don't know. Let's take a look at our progress on our tree seeds and such. See if we have all of them yet. So tree flora, we're missing quite a few actually. So we'll go with the Photinia tree along with the red hazel, and we'll get this big old spinny collider thing working on these now too. So Photinia, and the other one was the red hazel. And there we go. While that's happening, I think we should continue with the main quest, right? Our main quest to get everything done, and that is access the testing facility high above the ground. Well, do we need to create anything that goes up with that is my question here. Now, before we had the data recovery, temperature station, blossom station. So I don't see another station. So acquire data from the testing facility. So do we just go? Do I just lift off to go to the testing facility? This is the blossom launch panel, temperature station. What's the new module that I need to build in order to go up there? Or maybe I don't go to space again. Maybe we fly there with our new hovercraft. It's a new plane. kind of what we're looking for here, yeah? So maybe we go there with this. Testing facility high above the ground. So it doesn't say in space. So perhaps there is another thing to do here. Another place to go here. Now, this crash site over here has got this platform right here. And I always wondered if this is something I was supposed to land on. So now I can land on it. And we can see maybe this is it. Maybe the testing facility is not high above ground, but rather... because it looks like there's a door there, right? So I'm just going to kind of land right here. This Z and X thing, though, I don't like it. I want it to be control and spacebar like any other flying game I play. I suppose I could probably get... yeah, all right. We're going to go ahead and leave right here. We've discovered the banana tree seed. And then we've got this, another blueprint. Here we go. Encrypted genome archive disk. There it is. That's all I needed to do. Okay. I wasn't sure, but it looked like this is a landing pad from the ground, so I just wanted to check it out. Okay, let's go ahead and get the memories. Chapter 3, The Fall of Order, Memory 30. That was their last hope. When it failed, the future collapsed inward. And I think that is... nope, I need 29. Maybe it's this one. Survey says... it is indeed. When it fired, something felt wrong. The calculations were perfect, yet the moment bent strangely. It was almost like something unseen had interfered. The sky remained unchanged. Well, all right then. So did we get all of that chapter, or do I still have more to get? Looks like I still have more to get, otherwise it would have told me. I'm trying to third person is... okay, so let's see. Chapter 3, we still need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I have all of it. I have the entirety of chapter 3, but it didn't tell me I did. Interesting. Normally it pops up on the screen like, you have the full chapter. You know, it tells you that you have the full chapter, but this time it didn't. Okay, then. There we go. Build structural base frame, orientation module, energy channel unit, phase regulators, planetary beam array control panel. Activate planetary beam array. All right. So there's clearly some stuff to do here. I'm just wondering if I should add some grass. Like, that is a big area, isn't it? Look at that. Look at all the... oh my gosh, the cherry blossoms. Like, look at the difference between the area that one covers and the area this one covers. Holy smokes. This one seems like it covers an area well beyond, you know, this thing that's spinning around, because it doesn't hit me. No, it doesn't reach me. And yet the grass is directly below me. And you can see that grass almost reaches our base. It almost reaches the rocket and definitely goes within that. That's what I was trying to avoid, was this right here. I wanted to place that thing far enough away to where this didn't happen. You know, clipping with the trees on this. So that's going to look like crap. But it's all because this thing has a range that is well beyond my expectations. So, okay then. So I guess I'm just going to leave it alone, because there's really no benefit at this point to planting more trees and grass and stuff. But, yeah, tier 3 is huge. It's double tier 2. Yeah, that's exactly what it did. Okay, so we are going to go ahead and get out of this vehicle for now. Build structural base frame is what we need. So where am I going to do this at? I mean, we could put it... maybe we build this right here. You know, this is an open area here. We could do that. And if we're going to be building stuff regularly over there, I think it makes sense to get another printer, just because we can. So I can come over and let's find... where is it? It's the production printer. There it is. And so we'll build another printer. And as long as it lets me do it, I think we'll place it right over here. But this printer won't be in range of the materials, which is kind of required for this. So we're going to put it right over here instead. Like, well, I don't want to be right in front of the genome thing, but yeah, kind of right in front of the genome thing. So maybe we'll just kind of extend it out to about here. All right, so there'll be an extra printer there. Let's get the hovercraft out of the way. We'll set it down over in the grass over here with its other hovercraft kind. It's like a better drone. Yeah, we'll just set it down right there. Right on the edge of the grass, man. Oh, yeah. All right, so this printer obviously needs hooked up to power as well. I should have an extra port right there. And let's bring it right over here. It's opposite direction, but whatever. Okay, so now we can extend things a little bit. We can build things a little bit over here now. Let's see. What category are these things in? I actually may need the... I may need the research station thingy. Why don't we put this blueprint in really quick? No? This isn't it? Store encrypted genome archive disk. Oh, you know what? That probably goes in this thing I'm supposed to build over here. Let me see. Do we have anything new? Anything new to unlock? No? I thought it'd be this. Structural base frame. Yeah. So life. Okay. Build planetary beam array control panel. Just kind of trying to piece things together, you know? Which one do I do first kind of thing, right? And so it's probably in... It's not here. Planetary control panel is not here. Okay, so this thing that I'm supposed to build, right? It's not in... There's an embryo incubator here, which requires an Eden core. All right. Got to think about this. Which piece are we building here? What's the step? Structural base frame's not unlocked yet. I can't build it. Eden core requires a pressure core, a heat core, a bloom core, a bio core, all of the cores. I have extra cores right here though. So I'll grab a heat core. I finally have a use for this thing. I was about to recycle it, but I don't need to, I guess. All the other cores. I have usages for all the other cores. So we come over here. I can have a pressure core and a bio core. And the uranium rod will be useful later. I think that's everything, though, isn't it? Huh? Do I have everything in my backpack now for this? I can build... Nope, I need a bloom core. Well... How about now? Eden core. A bioenergy core used to power life creation machines. Okay. My thing is the orientation module and all these things. Can we... I don't think we have those in any list at all. Right? It's just the Eden core. So we have to build something that requires the Eden core. And I have only one thing on this list that does that, right? And that's the embryo incubator. So, I mean, I feel like it's got to be this. We can place this right here next to the tree seed one, I guess, if it fits. It's getting a little crowded in here, isn't it? Might want to spread things out. I think it can fit here, though, if I just move the wagon. And I want to put it there. So I'll just move the trailer here really quick. Just get that out of the way. Good enough. Okay. And then we can just build it over here. And at that point, I think we're done building in this area. We've got our base kind of locked in at that point. So embryo incubator, yeah, it'll fit right here. And it doesn't look like it's got a power port. I was looking for the power port here. So I'll put it right on the edge of the grass. That makes sense. And I'm going to assume that the thing on my back goes in this. Although I will want to figure out which direction it's supposed to look. So this has 4 ports there. And 4 ports on this side. But no ports on this side. All right. This is the embryo incubator. So do I place this? No. So these are power cell things. Maybe the Eden core goes there, right? That makes sense. Speaking of which, where did my Eden core go? Didn't I just make one of those? Where did it... It's not on my back. Where did it go? Oh, right. You used it to build this thing, dumbass. It's a component that goes into this thing. So still, though, what do I do with it? Hey, that's weird. Whoa. Well, I think this counts as a crash because I have this view and can't do anything while in it. All right, got the save back up, and I managed to put the embryo incubator on the edge of the grass again. I had to build it again, but this time the inputs, they are facing the base instead of facing the grass. So now we have all of this. So now when I hit use, I get an actual UI. Type, needs, food, birth, life, etc. So we can now see all the different life forms in the embryos that we've discovered. Cool. I have another Eden core on my back too, so we'll be able to power it. But first, we've got this encrypted data disk here. And yeah, I feel like a noob, but it's okay. I figured it out in the same video. So all you people in there, I see you. I see you typing, trying to tell me how to do it. I see you. It's okay. It's okay. I eagerly await your edit at the end of your comments when I figure it out at this timestamp. Anyway, we're going to put the encrypted genome archive disk into one of these decoders. And now it needs fuel. Well, I'm going to assume these are uranium powered, right? We saw that. We heard that earlier. They're powered by uranium. So why don't we come over here and grab the uranium rod? Yeah, I have extras. And we'll go ahead and power this thing. Hey, skips. There we go. With the uranium rod. So decoding genome 1 out of 32. Oh dear. 32. There's going to be a whole lot going on here. I want a printer. Man, I wish I could have a mobile printer. That's not a mobile printer. I want a printer that's not on a wagon. I want like a big one that's right here. You know, not a printer, a crafting station. Yeah, I want a crafting station that's not on a wagon. So like this printer, recycler. The only other crafting station is right here. I need a silica ingot. That's what I need, a silica ingot. Silica ingot. Let's put it over like, that's probably you. Yep. We'll make a silica ingot and then I can have a crafter. I want to be able to basically pop up right here, I think. Or maybe just right next to it. Right here is probably fine. Right where I'm standing would be a good idea. Give me a crafting station like right here. Yeah. And that way I can just make anything I want over here all the time. I need another power connection. You know what? We're going to run it from the other side. It's fine. So we'll go about, let's say here with it. Maybe right here with it. Right in the middle. It's fine. Right there. All right. We'll hook up the power here. There we go. I can just make anything I want without having to like, where's my wagons? Now I'll just do it over here. Okay, well, uranium rods are, of course, going to be necessary now. So we'll go ahead and get a few of those while it decodes that genome over there. And we'll make sure that we put a power source in here, too. We also now need another seed. So we have the tree flora, of course, to come down. We now have banana tree seeds that we want to go ahead and get going with here. Let's go ahead and put a uranium rod there and a uranium rod there. So we'll just get these things charged up so that we can decode things. We got flies. Yeah. That's the thing I wanted to have. The very first thing I wanted to have on the planet is a fly. Gross. Let's unlock a new tree. And then we're going to need another one of the banana tree seeds for the next anyway. I mean, I probably have to do the fly, right? That's probably the only thing I can do here is a fly. Now, where does the fly come out? Oh, no, there's other genomes to decode. Yeah. It looks like it's still decoding more. Okay. Oh, okay, they share it. Yeah. See, they're both running. So they're going to go faster. Okay. So that encrypted disk, I was like, we have to find 32 of those suckers? That's what's going on here. I thought I don't know if there's enough of those around. Like, I didn't find any. You know, I've searched everywhere pretty much at this point. No, they're going to work together. Cool. Now we have fireflies. Okay. I'm understanding how things work now. All right. We're starting to understand anyway how things are coming together. So let's kind of come on over here and we can use this now. Flies and fireflies, right? Not enough Eden cores in the embryo incubator. So what we can do is I can place the Eden core in there. I just don't want flies. I want something better, man. fine. We'll store the Eden core there. And then what do? Right? We come over and we say Firefly. Right? Yeah. So I'm committing an Eden core. Here it is. I'm committing an Eden core to Fireflies now. Excellent. Fireflies are better than, better than flies because they're fire. Yeah, they're just better. You know what I'm talking about, all right? I have the glowy fireflies all over the place. That'd be cool. All right, then. Man, this is a whole bunch of machines just working here now, huh? We got bees. Bees are excellent. I don't particularly like them around me, but they are outstanding. Now, can I... I see. So you can do multiples at a time if you have multiple Eden cores. So this is just a process of going through here and saying, okay, I just need to make many Eden cores, basically. Let me get the birch tree seed going. All right, so the banana seed goes there, and then the birch, there it is, right there. That can start running. You can be there, and now these are powered, and the genome decoders can just keep going. Okay, so now my process at this point, what it looks like anyway, is I'm just going to be making a bunch of cores. I'm just going to be sitting here doing this, making a whole bunch of cores, and trying to get as many of these things pumping through that machine as possible, because pretty much life at this point is going to start taking off. And that's going to be great. Got cabbage butterflies. I didn't even know that was a thing. But cool. Cabbage butterflies. Great. Here's another Eden core. We can pop this in here and we can start getting bees. That'll be great for it. Nope, I can't. There it goes. Yep. And then I can commit to having one of my Eden cores be against for bees. There it goes. Yeah. 91%. Very good. And we can just start having a whole bunch of flying insects. And then at that point, I think it's probably better for me to move this thing because, I have to go all the way back here to unlock my blueprints. And I kind of did that intentionally because I wanted it out of the way. But at this point, yeah, here we go. We're starting to get progress on this. So structural base frames, orientation module, energy channel unit. And those are the last things I have to build because everything else is just unlocked at this point, right? Yeah. Everything else is unlocked. Oh my gosh, you guys, look. Look. Butterflies. Butterflies. We have the monarch butterfly. We have lunar butterflies, blue butterflies over there. Yeah. Oh my gosh, we got flying things. Look at them. Look at them flying around. Huh? Ah. Super good. Bloom core there. I've got 1, 2. I got 3 more Eden cores to make. And now we have hummingbirds. Oh, we got to do that, right? We got to get the hummingbird going. Let's see. One more. Pressure core. Then we make the Eden core again. There we go. And yeah, I think this one is dedicated to my hummingbird. Right there. All right. Let's go ahead and make it. And we got dragonflies available now too, but I want the birds. Yes. So this requires certain environments, which, we have everything, I think. Water sources, plants, etc. So, they'll just spawn near certain places, I guess, what they need. And then this one right here, the dragonflies require these two. Okay. So they have to have a food source kind of thing, right? Their food is these. Yeah. And then you guys don't have food requirements, I suppose. Just interesting. But certain insects require certain food sources. Okay, cool. We'll get the dragonfly here too then. So now we'll have dragonflies and hummingbirds going. Oh man. We're almost to the finish line, you guys. And of course my drones are going around, just getting all of the resources I need for the different cores and everything because I'm using them like constantly. This is the final stretch where you're, how is your automation? Can you just sit here and hit a button over and over again? Because you're using all your resources. So are your drones going out and getting you the things you need? That kind of thing, right? And the answer so far is kinda, yeah. On the bloom core thing is a little harder because you have to make ingots from it. But they are getting me the resources for it, so I can just keep, as long as I keep that thing busy, it should be all right. All right, so yeah, so tungsten ore. bringing me the things for the bloom cores. And then I suppose if I want to have more creatures at once, I'd have to have 2 of these things, right? So if we wanted to have 2 of those, can we? Does it let me do that? Life incubator. Yeah, I just need another Eden core, and I could probably get 2 of them. So just, again, lots and lots of cores needed to make this happen. Definitely wanted a crafting station out here. That was a good decision. Probably should have been something I did a long time ago. But we'll go ahead and make another Eden core. And then I don't know where to put it. I guess I'll put it right here. Yeah, that seems like a good spot for it. So I have a printer on this side. Maybe a little bit easier to see what I'm doing. So if I come over and make another embryo incubator, not sure exactly where the ports are. And every side is exactly the same, so it's a little hard to see. But we'll try here. We'll try here. And then all the... Okay, so this... See, this is the... Yeah. I want it to face this direction. I want all the Eden cores to be that way. But I guess it doesn't really matter, I guess, because you only place the Eden cores in once. It appears anyway. You only place the Eden cores in once. And they just work. It doesn't look like they don't have like a fuel source. It's not like the other... I don't think it is. It's not like the uranium rods, which have a finite amount of fuel. And then see, they're wearing out. So you have to get new ones. See how I moused over it? It looks like it's giving me a fuel gauge, like how much is left in it, right? The Eden cores don't have that. Like I moused over them and that's it. They don't have that. So you basically put in the Eden core and then you're done. So I'm gonna make some more uranium rods, keep those things running because there's still lots of genomes to decode. And I want them to stay powered. This part of the game, this part right here, this part of the game, I think, is one of those things where I'm mixed on it. I'm mixed because, on one hand, I wish there was some kind of factory sort of process built into the game to automate, the creation of certain rods, like a, assembly line sort of thing. I'm thinking Satisfactory, that sort of thing. I know it's kind of outside the scope of the game, but part of me, just kind of feels like, man, it'd be nice if we would have been able to automate the process of making all of these things, these different cores. And then I could have, but at the other end of it, if I had automated everything at this point, there would be nothing for me to do right now other than wait, right? That would be it. I would just be waiting. And, waiting is not necessarily the funnest gameplay loop, right? So I can understand it. It's okay. Bloom core just needs the 2 tungsten ingots, right? I need platinum ore. I've got to wait for the platinum. Yep, that's my bottleneck right now. That and steel, which I had a lot of steel out there, but maybe this is the part where I should have more tier 3 mining lasers or tier 3 miners. Although tier 2s can do steel too, and see, they're all gone. Yeah, they're all gone anyway, so it's whatever. I think at this point, I probably should make sure that we keep everyone going on, I think, 12 of every resource. I should have this be a thing for everything. Now, another addition that they added to the game since my last video, I'm telling you, he's so fast with this stuff. There is now a copy settings function. I can hit C right here, okay? And I copied the settings. Can I paste those settings onto a tier 2 though? Not sure I can do that. Looks like I can. V, done. Do you see how awesome that is? I have been saying this. If you've been around this channel for any period of time, you have heard me say this before. It's usually not necessarily worded identically to this, but it's pretty much the same words every time. If there is a task that the player has to do repetitively over and over again, make a way for the player to do it all in bulk, right? Give the player a way to do it in bulk. And holy shit, that's pretty much what you just did. It's so good. So now I can go through and say, I want 12 of everything. That's 3 rows in the auto storages. I want 3 rows of everything. So I'm just going to put 12 on every resource just to make sure that these guys are staying on task. And these are just storage. These are the storage ones, right? They're not the miners. I need to get more mining drones. But if I just say I want 12 of everything, and I only have to do this manually once, although it could be nice if maybe, here I am again, right? If there's a way to do it, an all button up here, just right up here under target would be cool, or down here, it'd just be a set all, and I could just set the values I want on everything all in one go, because there's a lot of stuff to hit 12 here on this, right? So again, there's still, I think, even more room for improvements on bulk tasks here, but just being able to slide all of them all at once would be, you know, maybe a niche thing, but near the end of the game here, when I want 3 rows in auto storages for every single thing, that's where I am going to be right there. So 12 of everything is where I want to be. Now, this may not even be the most efficient way to do it, because for all I know, these drones are going to drop off a resource, you know, in an auto storage, and then they're going to use a different auto storage the next time they drop it off. And what you'll end up with is you have 3 full rows in the settings, but they're not actually obeying that, you know? So if I copy this now, if I go to copy settings for what I've got here, I can come over to this one and paste it. Done. Oh my God, it's so good. So good. So good. Love it. See? Now, does this make up for not having a management console in there? Yeah, I suppose it does. I suppose it does, yeah. I think that makes up for it. It's all right. Give me a bloom core, and then give me an Eden core, and I'm going to make another... I'm going to get the other one going here, too. So, another Eden core right there. And then I've got 2 Eden cores on me, or is that a pressure core? I think that's an Eden core. Yeah. So, I put another one here. That's full there, and then this one needs to be powered by 1, too. So, we stick this one, let's say right there, it's fine. No? Or not? Is this a pressure core on my back? I think it's a pressure core on my back. Yeah, okay, it's a pressure core. All right, so in this one, though, we have all the Eden cores. So we have 6 out of 8 being used here. I want, yes, pigeons, parakeets, crows. Look, they have all these food requirements, right? So parakeets, that's interesting. Pigeons. We'll get them going, too. Not sure I should do pigeons over sparrows. That feels bad. Let's do sparrows instead, yeah? Yeah. Nobody likes pigeons. So that's a heat core. That's a pressure core on my back. So I need a bio core now. And then I'm going to need more tungsten cores as well. So let's keep that going. Keep ingots going. And then all that's left now is the bloom core, which needs the platinum ore. So yeah, more platinum. But again, if I just build a lot more of these little drones, then they'll go out and get these things, right? So that's probably what I should be doing right now instead of all these other things. So if I go over to production, it's these processing units and platinum ingots. Yeah. Okay. So I can take a little bit of a break on making the bloom cores for the sake of getting platinum here. I may also need to focus one of these guys down on platinum because that's what's necessary to get it. So in the configuration panel here, what I could do is just have basically everything for this guy set to none all the way down, aside from what I want him to target, which is the platinum ore. So I want him to go and get me platinum. And now I'm thinking, just to really make this happen, I think I want you to go ahead and get it forever. So you're just going to get me platinum over and over, and that's it. I think that's the way to go here, because otherwise I'm not going to have enough. I don't have any platinum ore at all. So I can't even make the ingots right now because I don't have any ore. So I'll just keep making the tungsten because of that. Ooh, life stage 2 achieved. Ooh, Terraform Analyzer's got new blueprints. Let's go check it out. Let's see what they have. Probably want to move this thing. I am going to move this thing. We're going to say you are gone, and then I'm going to move it. Yeah, right here. Move. Terraform Analyzer. Let's bring this thing over where it makes a little bit more sense for usage, huh? Maybe we'll stick it in the grass over here. Yeah, I could stick it like, maybe just sit it right over here. That's okay with me. Just need to connect it to power, though, which is a little bit... yeah, we could drag it over here. It's fine. Let's just go like this. And we'll just run this cable along this way and slap it into there. That's fine with me. Okay. Make the area look a little more alive, too. Also, I hear birds. Look at that. Oh, look at that big bird right there. Huh? Yeah. Look at that. So many birds. Gonna be flying all over the place, man. I can hear the seagulls. I did select seagulls. I wanted to start doing seagulls. Okay, so we have structural base frame in the orientation module here, too. So let's go ahead and do that. It's going to kick them out. I am going to hide the grass so that I can see them. There we go. I'm going to have to do that every time now. Didn't think about that. And we'll slap these in here. So now we can make the structural base frame. And we can also make the orientation module. So the structural base frame requires just composite metal and composite frames for the orientation module. All right, cool. Those are very easy to make. I have tons of resources to do that. So yeah, we can make 14 of these things. I need 6 of them for the base station, though. That should be enough. I have some in storage as well. So there we go. Provides a stable foundation for a large-scale planetary machinery. Oh, this is much bigger than I thought. The picture, the picture didn't do it justice. Yeah. It's much larger than I thought it was. You know what we should do? Like, I just made this new printer that's a little closer. So I wonder if I can print it from here. Are you in range? You are. Okay. Let's see if we can print it from here instead. It is very massive. Wow. Can it fit here? Because this is kind of where I want it. And I don't think so, because it's got to be flat and clear, it says. And this is just... holy smokes. Okay, well... it's not going near the base. It's going to go somewhere else. We're gonna build this remotely. And that is fine with me, because that actually makes it a little more interesting, too. So we'll just grab the rest of the composite metal that I require. Oops, there we go. Okay, hold on. Let's take the tungsten ingot, put that in there. Grab this. There we go. So this is the composite metal that we need to build this gigantic base station. And we will just head on out with our printer and stuff. And where am I putting this? You know, I think there's this, I mean, this is very tranquil and I like this and I don't really want to disrupt it, but I think this opening right here is an appropriate place for this giant station. Right here. It's in the middle of all the grass, so it kind of justifies not having the grass be in this spot. Now, I'm wondering if that piece of iron is going to get in my way. Guess we'll see. And like, this is kind of where I want it to be. I think it's the iron is in the way, I think. So if I take this iron out of here, I don't even want to pick up the materials. I don't think that's required. Just the rock itself, I think, needed to go. So if I do this, can you be here? Because this is a great, yes, very good. This is a great place for this. So we're going to place this, I think, right up next to this. Look at that. I could just hide the water thing. That would be cool. I don't want to see it anyway. All right, let's not get it caught, though. I don't know what kind of problems that's going to cause later. So we'll have this be right here. There we go. We're not even going to clip the hose, right? I'm going to let the hose go right up next to it. See that? I'm being considerate. I don't like clipping. So that is a very large base station. We have plenty of power to do that. I mean, we're draining that battery, but we got that back battery. That's full too, so we'll be all right. Yeah, first battery is totally dead now. Yeah, but we got her done. Look at that. Yeah, I wanted that to be away from the base anyway. That's just too big to be near base camp, you know? That's just too big. But I like it. It's in this open area. There's no grass. It's like we planned it that way. I didn't, but I should say I did. So, you know what? I'm going to edit this video so that all this indecisiveness never happened. You just know it. You know? No, I probably didn't edit the video. I'm kind of lazy with that. You know, I have enough of an audience that enjoys seeing, you know, a lot of detail. You know, there's a lot of creators out there that do it way differently than I do, and they grow a lot faster too. You know, if I was smart, I would have highly edited content that was really fast paced and just totally different energy. And I probably will try that. I think I think when I do Crusader Kings 3, I'll probably try that because Crusader Kings it can get pretty slow sometimes. I'll probably try that with that one, but let's do the Eden core. Didn't realize I had enough resources to do it, but there it is. And we're going to set that one over here. Now, I've already got this one moving with one Eden core. It's working on the seagulls. But this one, we're going to have you now work on what? What do you work on now? We got toucans. Huh? Maybe. Yeah? I think we'll hit the toucan. Let's get some different birds going on here. Oh, gosh, rats. Oh, we're finally starting to get ground animals. So far, everything that's been from this genome disk here, all of this has been, they fly. They're all with wings. So the first thing that crawls on the ground is a rat. Great. I wonder if they always unlock in the same order. You know? Actually, I think I have another processing unit already. It's right there. So that gives me the 6 that I need. Yeah. So I got 6 here. I'll just pop this in here so I can access it later. And then over here, we've got power junctions. There's a biocore here. Take that. There's actually a few biocores here. Ooh, thank you. Didn't see those before. That's nice. So heat cores. Yep, I can make that. Need more Eden cores, and we're so close. So close to just... I don't know if it's an achievement to have every single one of these unlocked. If it is, I'm going to need more. Yeah, I need this, right? Yeah. Oh, that stops me from making the ingot, though, you dummy. Yeah, it's okay. I'll just wait. Yeah, he's bringing back more. Just a bad call. Actually, when I make the tier 2 ones, what do they take? Yeah, they don't take the platinum. Yeah, so the platinum is pretty much exclusively used by this. So I can't break anything else down. Other than the big lasers. You know, I could break down the big laser and move it somewhere else near a platinum deposit, potentially. That would be really handy, because then all the storage ones go get it, you know? Let's get parrots. Or do I wait and get rats? I don't want to get rats. But I also want things that are on the ground. Maybe I'll wait. I don't have to use it right away. Honestly, I don't have to use it. I guess the one thing I'm interested in is if they've already created these creatures, like if they're already flying around, and I take the Eden core away from that creature, is it like the other things? Do they disappear? I mean, that would be kind of silly, wouldn't it? If they just disappear because of that. But I have a feeling they probably do. You notice how none of these are marked? And that's because the other one is doing them. I wish there was some kind of interface, like maybe over here on this side, that would just share with me whether or not the other unit is doing this or not. But I think what I'm going to do to get around that is to have one of the units do this tab, the other unit do this tab, and then another unit will do the other tab. And that's probably how I'm going to get around that. But in the meantime, I can't see what the other one is doing. So, like, for sparrows, I know sparrows are happening over there. I know hummingbirds are happening over there. I don't believe parrots are. But then we have frogs now. We're going to do frogs over here. Absolutely. Instead of rats, you betcha. Instead of rats. Hey, we don't have all the trees unlocked either here. So, we have the Pohutukawa? Pohutukawa. I don't know. That's a Japanese tree probably, right? Blooms near the edges of land. Life reaching outward. You know what? I'm going to go ahead and pop that right over into... I don't think it matters putting it in here, because I think it's done. I don't think we have any more to put in here. Yeah, we're all done. We unlocked them all. So we can take these out, and I guess I don't need this anymore. I can probably just break it down. Get the resources back for that. Oh man, that's a lot of radiation cells. It's all right. My storage drones will be on that. And then, yeah, I can go ahead and work with that too. I can, I don't want the biocore. Well, the biocore can go in there, I suppose, because I can access it with the, yeah. So these 2 tree seeds. Where am I going to put these? Where's my awesome right here? So where am I putting these tree seeds? I'm going to fly with the birds. Look at this. Oh, man. Yeah. That's a toucan right there. Yeah? Just follow your nose, which never really made much sense for the bird to say, but all right. I mean, birds can smell. Yeah, they can smell. They don't have noses per se, but they can smell, right? So are there any places here, any habitats around here that don't have any trees yet that I could add trees to? Is my question. That thing's not spinning anymore, which is interesting. Are you out of water or you're hooked up? So that's one of the lasers. You shouldn't be out of water, but maybe you are. No, your water tank is full, so you can't be out of water. So you're just choosing not to spin? I guess. This one here doesn't have any big... Like, this is all just green. There's no colors. So let's add some color here. Add some of these Japanese trees. Yeah, put that in there, and then... You know what? You can have a meadow tree as well. Lots of trees here. Meadow tree is not that colorful, but the Japanese one will be colorful. Look at that. It's already... This area is already looking better. I do kind of wish that the strawberry bushes would have red in them. Like more red in them. But yeah. Oh, crabs. Hey, we got crabs. Let's go get them. Let's go get crabs. You guys want to go get crabs with me? Let's go get crabs. And then we can see what this thing looks like from above, too. Can I land on this? It's a surface, right? I should be able to land on it. Yep. I can leave the vehicle. Oh, ooh. I thought I was going to get yeeted. Never have my hovercraft again. That seemed pretty risky, doesn't it? Yeah, look at it stutter. I don't want to do that. I don't want to do that. What if I lose my hovercraft? I don't want to do that. Now this, I think we could use some more color here too, right? Like, look at that. Oh my gosh, look at these cherry blossoms. This thing is so massive, the area this thing covers. There's so much room here. It's so big. I want all of mine to be that now. Yeah, we need a little bit more color on this one too. All right, let's land this thing. I gotta go get my. We'll land it here. Right here. Oh, there's a light on this too. In case you didn't know.